Okay, so this set of notes is our essay notes on essay structures, and because our two essays types that we're going to be looking at follow the same structure, and typically you structure your essays the same way. So want these in your notes after the punctuation notes. So it's probably going to be 3 pages. I don't have those notes up yet, but I will soon. All right, so the first thing about our essay is we have an introductory paragraph. This paragraph is meant to introduce your topic to your reader and give any background information you'd like your reader to know before you start talking about your issues or your arguments, and get them interested in reading about your topic. So the parts are your hook, which is how you get them interested in the first place, background information, and then your thesis, which is like your essay in a nutshell. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. The middle part of your essay are called the body paragraphs. And typically we're going to have 2 or 3 paragraphs depending on the task that you're being asked to do. If you're being asked to compare and contrast, or if you're just being asked to inform about something, that might determine how many paragraphs you need in the middle. Know that this is not a hard and fast rule. Like, as you get into high school, this is going to change. You're going to probably need more body paragraphs. But for our tasks, for our purposes this year, it's 2 or 3. So the purpose of your body paragraph is to go into more detail or depth about one specific point or idea. You should only have one idea per paragraph. If you have more than one, it's time to split into a second paragraph. So the parts of a body paragraph are topic sentence, including your information and evidence. You need to explain that information and evidence and then conclude your point. So this is the part where you should be giving me quotes or facts or statistics and then citing them. And we'll talk a little bit more about citing in the next slide. So, conclusion is the end of your paragraph, the end of your essay. So the point of this is to kind of wrap up your points, summarize everything, and finish your discussion of your topic or your argument. So you need to restate your thesis, you summarize your key points, and then end with a call to action or an invitation to learn more about your topic, so that your reader then is motivated to go do something with that information that you've given them. A couple key terms we want to talk about. Thesis. Your thesis is your essay in a nutshell. So in informative, it's your topic. So if that's like the rainforest, and then supporting details. So what about the rainforest? Are you telling me that it's endangered? Are you telling me that about the different kinds of plants that are found there? Are you telling me about the different animals? That's the kind of stuff that I need to know, right? If you're just writing an informative essay about the rainforest ecosystem, then you're going to have a clear structure about, first I'm going to talk about the animals at the top of the food chain, then I'm going to talk about the plants that are there, and then I'm going to talk about the insects. And so it has a clear purpose, and I can see where we're going. An argumentative essay, you're going to have your argument and your reasons to support your argument. So maybe, to use the same example, if you're talking about the rainforest, but you're arguing that we need to take better care of it, you're going to give me 3 reasons why it's important to preserve the rainforest. Maybe their first reason is because it causes greater erosion and we are losing animals, we're creating more animal extinction. And then maybe your last point is that the pollution is killing off the trees, and so we need to save the ones that are still there. So you're going to do that in an informed. So your thesis is basically like a preview of what you're going to talk about throughout the rest of your paper. Topic sentence. This is different than a thesis statement. Your topic sentence is the first sentence of your body paragraphs. So it's going to tell your reader what that paragraph is about. So if you're talking about animals in that paragraph, I don't want to be reading about plants because that would be confusing. Citation. A citation is where you give your credit to your source. So if you don't give credit to your source, it's plagiarism. And in our case, you're going to do author, comma, I forgot the comma there, page number in parentheses at the end of your sentence. So, for example, if you were quoting something from Peter and the Starcatchers off of page 4, you'd tell me what it is in the sentence, right? Peter decided that he was going to try and escape from the ship as soon as he could. Then you put in parentheses, Barry and Pearson, comma, 4, close parentheses, period at the end. And that would be how you cite, and you give credit to the author or your correct source. You want to make sure that you're avoiding using I statements. You is acceptable, but I statements, since you're the writer, I already assume that you are the one who thinks this, believes this. I don't need you to tell me that it's you. Finally, your notes should fit onto one page just like this, so it should look like this slide right here. If you have any questions, make sure you come talk to me in class.